What is going on YouTube? Hitterback making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at Dudex and the current coin market cap. Specifically in today's video, we are going to continue to discuss the massive bull run that is happening within cryptocurrency. I'm super excited. Hopefully you guys are super excited as well. As you guys remember, we did see these cryptocurrencies blast off to extreme heights and quite a bit of profit. There was a lot of money to be made. Hopefully you guys made some money too. This is about 40% jump for Litecoin. We have a fairly similar jump for Bitcoin as Bitcoin moved up about 24%, so not as big as Litecoin. We have Ethereum blasting off about 40%, and lastly XRP, which blasted off a total of, let's get that price range, about 25%, so similar with Bitcoin. So massive movements have been made. Hopefully you guys took profits. Hopefully you guys made profits. I do want to continue discussing the movements in today's video. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. This does help out the YouTube algorithm. And remember to follow me on Twitter, as we just broke 1,000 people. Definitely make sure to follow me over there. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the channel, about the stock market, cryptocurrency, you could definitely DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump into today's video. Alright guys, so before we jump into today's episode, I just want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Bityard. If you guys haven't heard of Bityard already, you definitely will after today's video. So basically, as you guys know in the channel, we do a lot of shorting as well as leverage trading, and Bityard actually reached out to me saying that they might have an even cooler way to obviously leverage trade and short different cryptocurrencies. So I brought it upon myself to let you guys know and actually visualize what it is that Bityard does. So Bityard is actually the biggest leading cryptocurrency contracts exchange. So they say headquartered in Singapore, they provide a very safe and easy way to trade services in more than 150 different countries. Bityard adheres to the product concept of complex contracts with simple trading and aims to bring the ultimate simplified trading experience to customers. Supposedly better than some of the bigger, leverage and shorting, exchanges out there. Specifically, I do want to talk about actually comparing it to BitMEX as well as Deribit. I'm not sure if any of you guys have heard of Deribit, but I do know that BitMEX is definitely one that you guys have heard of. At least I have actually made videos on it in the past on the channel, but it's actually a pretty interesting comparison. So BitMEX, which is what I'm going to talk about as well as Deribit, is much more complicated than Bityard. Bityard's target users are different from BitMEX as well as Deribit, and the core message of Bityard is complex contracts and simple trading. They also have a simple interface. So the big takeaway, one of the bigger takeaways from Bityard compared to BitMEX and Deribit is the simplicity as well as the ease of use on Bityard, unlike some of the other bigger exchanges out there that are in, that revolve around shorting as well as leverage trading. Bityard actually makes it fairly easy, as you guys can see behind me on the screen. It's a very easy, very nice, not too complex trading exchange platform, and they have quite a bit of cryptocurrencies, as we know some of the other exchanges that we use don't actually have. So this is a pretty cool way to actually be able to short cryptocurrency that we haven't been able to do in the past, like XRP, Tron, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, EOS, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. Some of these that we weren't able to do on other exchanges, we now can do using Bityard, which is pretty cool. I do have the link to Bityard in the description down below. And also, opening an account is very simple. Unlike some of the other exchanges, it takes no more than like 30 seconds to create an account, log in, sign up, and you're good to go. I do know that it currently supports 6 mainstream digital currencies that most of you guys are aware of. For fiat currency deposits as well, currently only in Vietnam, mainland China, and Indonesia. They haven't yet expanded to straight, banking into it. So you do have to send like Bitcoin or some of the other cryptocurrencies in order to get it out. And just the trading function itself is so easy. With $5 USD you can actually start, or USDT Tether, you can actually just start trading and capitalizing off these massive gains. But the real big takeaway, at least that I like using, that our channel does talk about some cryptocurrencies that we haven't really found an exchange where you can short and leverage trade these, Bityard actually does have these cryptocurrencies available, and that's something I find extremely cool. Lastly, they are doing copy trades very soon, which will be a pretty cool thing to be added to the website, as well as BYD coin, which is, I'm assuming, Bityard's cryptocurrency that they're going to be having on the website. That's going to be a pretty cool feature added as well. Otherwise, I do just want to show you guys a very simple quick tutorial of the website itself. As you guys can see, Bityard is behind me right now, and you can see the amount of coins that they have available to actually trade around with, which is extremely cool to be added, because I know some of the other exchanges don't currently have as much as we are having right now. As you guys know, crypto is breaking out, so that is a pretty cool sign. And you can see we do have the trading features over here as well, up to 100 times leverage trade. Obviously, the more you go, the more risky it is. You guys know this. Market limit orders, which is very cool. We have buy long, sell short, and these different types of ratio trades as well, which is awesome. Overnight trading, which is pretty cool as well. There's a bunch of different features that I'm sure the longer we spend looking at Bityard, the better we will do. Otherwise, they do have a demo account too, which is pretty cool. That's something that I am actually starting to like. The fact that they have demo positions is something that may actually be of use to you guys, due to the fact that you guys can actually trade around and mess around with the market in cryptocurrency that you don't actually have to lose money on. Demo accounts is pretty awesome, and it's something that I think a lot of exchanges should have, but Bityard has in specific. So it's pretty cool. Otherwise, I really do like this website, and I may actually start using this more often, but definitely make sure to check it out. Otherwise, once again, huge shout out to Bityard for sponsoring today's video. Link is in the description if you wanted to check it out. Otherwise, let's jump into the rest of today's episode. So yesterday's video, I made a discussion where we talked about we are heading higher. Obviously, XRP, Ripple, Bitcoin, the other cryptos are experiencing what appears to be a golden cross on some of their daily charts. And I do want to continue discussing that with you, giving more price predictions as we lead towards the future, because it's a very interesting time in cryptocurrency. And I know probably a lot of you are confused as to, are we going to continue to head up, or are we just going to dive bomb right back down as quickly as we shot up in the first place? We're looking at this. Before I jump into today's video, I just want to give another shout out to the Crypto TV $200 Bitcoin giveaway. Yes, I am doing a $200 Bitcoin giveaway. If you want to enter it, I highly recommend you do, because it is completely free. The link is in the description down below. We have 688 people who have decided to take part in this, so quite a bit. Definitely and hopefully make sure you are one of them. And I definitely know not everybody is doing this, because we have 2,000 people that view the videos a day, and only 688 people that have, entered the giveaway in the matter of like a week. There's 18 days left, so definitely make sure to partake in this, guys. I'm not too sure why not everyone is invested into the giveaway yet. I'm really trying to understand. It's completely free. Usually I partake in this. It's not a scam. It's not a gimmick. It is completely free. It is extremely easy. You already have a YouTube account, so signing in, this is the only way so I can see if you're subscribing to the channel. That's it. That's literally it. So definitely make sure to partake in that. Otherwise, moving on to the current coin market cap. As you guys remember, markets are up. You can see XRP is up 10%, which is great. Phenomenal. Bitcoin Cash. A lot of these cryptos are up. As you guys remember, I did say that they were big trades to be made yesterday and the following days. And specifically what it is that I was referring to was when Bitcoin broke above this resistance, we needed to see that Sunday weekend candle close above resistance, and if we closed above there, it was buying in long and then holding for the bull run, which is what's happening now. I'm a conservative trader. To make for Bitcoin to jump $1,000 on a coin, especially with leverage trading here on Dudex, it was a massive profit. So obviously I sold and I'm taking my profits. Now I highly recommend, hopefully some of you guys are doing the same, but it is up to you what you do with your money. I just think it's always best to, even if we pump higher, to take your profits. God forbid we do decide to drop and you end up losing a lot of it. But I think within the movement, it is time to take some profits and cash out, and then we'll reevaluate our positions and buy back in if we need to. All of my positions are listed on my Patreon, which is linked in the description down below. I believe yesterday we had about 5 more people joined, so we're definitely getting some traction, which is awesome. So I highly recommend, if you're interested in seeing my specific trades and how I'm making money on movements like this, even though yes, I was fairly bearish on the market, and I agree, I was fairly bearish, and I mean, I wouldn't consider the past 3 months to be a bull market. We were fairly bearish as we literally traded sideways in a downtrend for 3 months and finally popped off. We quickly readjusted our positions and capitalized off the movement. When the candle closed, we bought in, and obviously I sold out closer to the top, closer to 11K. So I'm not really, too worried at all. I'm hoping you guys took some profits too. Definitely let me know in the description down below. In the comments down below. But specifically, what is going on with cryptocurrency? So we have XRP blasting off, we have Ethereum blasting off, Bitcoin blasting off, and Litecoin blasting off. So this is what I was referring to, as I said in yesterday's video, the golden cross. The golden cross is on the moving average. You can see right here what it is I'm talking about. You can see how the green band is just about to cross over the red, which is extremely bullish in my mind due to the fact that we haven't been bullish on the coin since all the way back in here. This was the last time we crossed over. This was back in January 31st of 2020. It's been like 6 months now of sideways bearish market before we were able to do that same cross. So this is a bullish signal. You can see the last time we crossed over here, the coin went much higher than what's going on now, which is why I anticipate the coin to go much higher than where we're at now. You can see what exactly happened. You can see the first pump, and this is a great reference, guys, and you guys should really be taking notes and paying attention to this. The first pump in price got us up above the moving averages, and it was able to get the moving averages to cross, to see that golden cross. So you can see the first pump we had now got us above the moving averages, as you can see clearly, and it was able to allow us to start to see that golden cross. Now, immediately after the golden cross, that is a sign of bull market. We were we were overbought, as we are exactly right now. So you can see it did cause some correction to the downside. Honestly, usually after pumps like this, we see correction lower. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the correction. Obviously, this would be a big drop, but it could ultimately it could shoot us up much higher. And if the drop is slower, if the drop slowly comes down, by the time we get maybe here, the moving average will creep up, we'll retest that, and then we'll reverse back up like this and go much higher. That's kind of the reference, as you can see, which happened back in the past. So obviously the moving average, the bullish cross, ultimately shot the coin much higher. We were overbought at first, so we needed to consolidate down. So the same thing applies to where we're at now. It could very easily start to see consolidation again because we're extremely overbought, but the moving averages could see that bullish cross as we're experiencing, which is a bullish signal. So the consolidation will lead us to having more room, and then we'll pump higher. So I would take profits out now. Up to you what you guys want to do. Bitcoin, same exact thing is happening now. It's been bullish for quite a while now. You can see the weekly, we look okay. Just about to see that bullish cross on the moving average on the weekly as well, which is an extremely good sign for all the cryptos, Bitcoin specifically. Ethereum has been separated for a while, but when we look at the weekly, you can see we're kind of oversaturated, already overbought in the market. That's why, like I said, I'm fairly nervous to trade around with Ethereum specifically, but there are other coins that are seemingly better. We just had the bullish cross in XRP, so I would not be surprised if we pumped even higher in price. We're not necessarily overbought just yet, but expect to see the price slowly but surely creep up to its moving average. I would not be surprised, and I'm almost guaranteeing that the price of XRP over the long term, maybe the next couple of months, maybe into September, we approach the moving average and then kind of hang out in between these levels right here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some fluff in between these levels. Hopefully that makes sense. We slowly, long term, it is July right now, July, August, September, October maybe, we get all the way above 33 cents in the coin in maybe 2 or 3 months, and then we trade around in between, I would say 30 and 60 cents moving average. So ultimately bullish in the long term. Hopefully you guys understand my reasoning as to why. I believe the golden crosses will help the price. The moving average will help the price of all these cryptocurrencies blast to much higher levels. But take profits. It's a great market. It is a great time to take some profits. I know I have. But that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, guys. I mean, all these cryptos look primed. Ethereum's a little nerve-wracking for me. but Bitcoin, Litecoin, and XRP do seem to be all trading well. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to, join the Dudex giveaway, the Crypto TV giveaway. Definitely huge shout out to today's sponsor again, Bityard, as well as check out, and subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, follow me on Twitter, CryptoVOfficial, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.